Okay, so we are now going to be talking about UPS. Jason, do you know what's happening with UPS?
The brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the yes,
Yes,
the
somewhat,
people
yeah.
in the brown and gold uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
So UPS and the Teamsters Union reached a tentative deal.
That's really good. I wish that everybody was getting good deals right now.
Yeah, so they reached a tentative labor deal with pay raises and other improvements.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Okay, so I want to know your thoughts about this. Drivers will average now around $170,000 in pay and benefits at the end of a 5-year deal.
So wait, is it 170
Thousand
over 5 years? That's not very much then.
No. Okay. So let me get. I'm gonna continue this,
Okay,
and then I will let you know.
Let it cook. Yeah.
Yes. So the tentative deal would raise part-time workers' wage to at least $21 an hour. This is part-time workers.
Part-time. Okay.
Part-time workers to $21 an hour.
Which is a lot for people
UPS?
outside of like California. California is like
It's super expensive.
wildly more, but yeah.
Okay, so now that you know that, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this is where your question is going to get answered. Full-time workers will average $49 an hour.
No way.
Yeah,
49?
$49 an hour, and the agreement would end mandatory overtime on drivers' day off.
Wait. So you'd mandatory overtime?
Yeah, they had mandatory overtime on their day off. So if they called them in, it's like they had to take
Time and a half?
yeah, I think they would pay them
That
time.
is so
now
wild.
it was mandatory before. Now it's not going to be mandatory. It's
Oh,
insane.
so before it was mandatory time and a half. Now it's not mandatory time and a half.
Yes, for overtime. Because there was apparently a lot of overtime.
Of course.
Yeah, because they always need these drivers.
Yeah.
So
I guess you have to depend on whether or not the overtime. How much, like, were you getting more money overtime?
I think they were probably. I don't think this is the largest wage increase in labor negotiations.
Really?
Yeah, so
I mean, it sounds ridiculous in terms of
but now you see that it's 49.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, so it's insane. Like, I just wanted to know. I think this is great because, like, legitimately, UPS drivers do a lot. They go through and go to everyone's houses, deliver all these packages.
And it's even more dangerous because a lot of people are trying to, like, steal the packages.
Yeah,
so like they could be threatened, like, oh, they are driving, and all of a sudden, like, oh, now, like, you know, someone's trying to take all the packages, and, like, your name is on all these packages, basically.
Yeah, so they reached a tentative deal, and as I mentioned, it's a large increase. It's one of the largest increases in labor negotiations that's happened. So in general, I think that this is a really good, if it goes through, and I'm pretty sure it's highly likely, that this is a really good deal for UPS, and it also shows how strong the union is for these UPS drivers. So it's kind of crazy just to even think about that. It's like that this is going to happen. I think if anything, it's long overdue.
I mean, like, in that case, it also brings up, like, other questions of, like, how other people should be paid as well.
There's a lot of companies that have drivers.
I mean, but in terms of, like,
packages.
Other types of fields as well, like trying to, you know, increase wages all over. But
I'm pretty sure someone probably hears our podcast or hears our videos, and they're like, "Wow, they're getting paid this much. I'm going to become a UPS driver." So
unironically, like, someone's plan after they were done doing a different job was to, or when they retired, was to become a UPS driver.
Really?
Because their supplemental income from retiring, in addition to their income from being a driver, like, oh, it'll be easy, it'll be fine, was, like, really well off. And they're like, yeah, I can just live, like, a chill life.
You know what's crazy too? It's like, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I was watching a video And the guy had his father on, and he's saying, when I retire, he's like, I want to work at Home Depot and just work in the paint department and just like color match chips. And I was like, oh my God.
You got to do something, when you're older.
Yeah.
You got to have a hobby.
So yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's very cool. But yeah, I think that this is great. This is great news for them. Honestly, it's like, it does beg to question now. It's like, what are these other delivery drivers? Are they going to ask for more? What's going to be happening? Because I know
think it's going to be like, they're going to ask for more, but then if they don't, I think it's going to be very competitive to get those UPS jobs. Like, they're going to be
highly sought after.
Yeah, but the flip side is that they're not going to be paid overtime.
No, they still can be paid overtime.
But
it's not mandatory now. That was the problem. It was mandatory. So like, let's imagine you had done your full shift, right? You had done all your hours, right? And you had your day off. If I called you in and say, it's like, hey, I need someone, it was mandatory for you to come in and pick up that shift.
Oh, the way you worded it was different in my head.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were saying that it was, if you came in on your day off, you would be getting mandatory overtime, but if you came in on your day off now, you would not have mandatory overtime. So this getting paid normal pay.
Yeah, no.
You're not mandated to show up on your day off, but if you do, you will get time and a half still overtime.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad we cleared that up. But yes. So there's a lot of improvements, quality of life.
That's a huge improvement.
Yeah, there's a good quality of life improvement that's happened. I'm pretty sure it's because of the drivers, probably drivers not having enough drivers, or in general just having too much work where they need to pick up more drivers. But we'll see what happens. Still a sensitive deal.
There must be like a
if overtime
benefit though, like
if overtime is needed, that means that more workers are needed. That's at least how my thought process is.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the other thing is that it might just be indicative of a more strenuous time of the year, where it's like more of a push on their end. So like any holiday season or like Prime Day or like anything that requires more packages being shipped will require more money. But by having more drivers, I don't think that's going to be good, because then you're going to have to pay them to be there. And if the volume's not high enough, you're like burning cash by having these drivers not doing anything.
That's
so
true.
Like by having one driver do the work of like two drivers, then it makes more sense to not have too many people hired on.
Yeah.
Because you'd rather eat the overtime and not have another person on.
It's interesting. I wonder how this is gonna work. Like I mentioned, it's still a tentative deal. So we're gonna see, and we might follow up on this story. But if you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you have anything else to add, make sure to add it in the comments down below. We also put videos out daily.
Yeah, if you like to make money, put it down below.
Okay. Yes. Check out any of our other videos. I'm pretty sure there's something that you'll like in there. But yeah, check like and subscribe.
So, okay, for those of you who stayed this long, $49 an hour does not equal $170 or 170,000.
Yeah.
It is actually a total value of the package is 170,000. So like with benefits, with other things, equals 170.
Yeah, I should have made that clear. Yeah.
So $49 an hour is like slightly less than six figures. I think 50 is like.
I think 50 is like 100. I think I'm not
roughly.
Too sure. Yeah. I'll put the math here.
Yeah. So just to be clear, because like if you were thinking like $49 an hour does not equal 170. It's because it doesn't. You're not crazy.
No. It's with the benefits, and that's what it said here. Drivers will average $170K in pay and benefits. So it's the benefits that are making up. I wonder what benefits going to be, if it's going to be that high. It's like all
maybe matching
pension, all these other
matching matching 401k or something like that.
Yeah.
Or free healthcare, free dental,
or even like a separate like one from the union,
or maybe more time off or something, or
yeah, it'll be interesting to see though. It will
childcare services,
that would be a good one,
or something. Probably there's definitely a way to like make it fit the 170, but like right now they're like in terms of the raw math, $49, you're missing like $70,000 in benefits.
But that's
or like
still
something.
a good chunk of money.
Yes, it is for the majority of the country. That is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Over here in the Bay Area in California, that's like it's
okay. It's an okay.
No, it's not okay.
I mean, like if you were San Francisco, you would be considered. I think if you're below minimum wage or you're below average. If you make under 120 grand, but that's the Bay Area. Bay Area is a bubble.
Bay Area is a bubble. Is friggin' a volcano.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Okay, but yes, last tidbit.